Hello, it's me, Mr. Chabry, and we are here with another narrated Pokemon battle. So this is a battle against Talon, and this is going to be an Uber battle. So it's been a while since I've done an Uber battle, and I'm really excited in trying out some of these legendaries I have. I'm going to lead off with my Groudon, because Groudon is one of the best Pokemon in the Uber tier, and my opponent's actually going to lead off with the Arceus. So right off the bat, we're going to get the red orb. We're going to primal revert into primal Groudon, and that means we're going to get the Desolate Land. So primal Groudon is a really cool Pokemon. It's one of my favorite legendaries. I did make a video of my top 5 favorite legendaries. If you missed that, you can go ahead and check that out. I'll probably put a little card here just because we've got some legendaries. We're both going to go ahead and set up our Stealth Rocks, and I'm not totally sure what this Arceus wants to do. So I'm going to stay in with my Groudon because out of all my Pokemon, Groudon can take anything Arceus wants to throw at it, as this thing's going to just go for an Earth Power, showing me that this is probably a special Arceus. I'm just going to go for the Lava Plume for the burn, and we do get the burn, but since this is a special Arceus, it's not really going to hinder it that much. Of course, this is a normal Arceus since it has the leftovers, and it's going to go for a Judgment here. Of course, Arceus is a really interesting Pokemon. It can be anything that you really want it to be. Special attacker, physical attacker, bulky, anything you want your Arceus to do, it can do it. Of course, we're just going to fire off a Precipice Blades here, get some nice damage. Arceus is now in the red. I'm not too worried about this thing. I don't really want it to get a Defog because I know a lot of Arceuses do carry Defog. So now it's actually going to go for the Recover, and I'm going to Lava Plume. That would take care of any switch in, and plus keep some damage on this Arceus. I'm really not wanting a Defog, but since we've seen all 4 moves, I know that this thing does not have Defog, and that's actually very nice to know. That means my Stealth Rocks have a better chance of doing some more damage to my opponent's team. Here, I'm just going to go for the Precipice Blades again, because it's doing a lot more damage than the Lava Plume. And now I know all 4 moves on this Arceus, and I feel very safe in going into my Xerneas and going ahead and set up the Geomancy. And once we get the boost, this Xerneas is going to be really nice. Of course, this is our Bambi. And of course, I'm pretty sure this Arceus is just going to go ahead and go for another Recover, as it's, yeah, that's what it's going to do, but that just gives us a free setup here. It's not really going to do that much with Judgment and with the Earth Power, because Xerneas with the Geomancy is going to be very tough for my opponent to take out. Here, the Judgment is going to be fired off onto the Xerneas. Xerneas takes that very nicely, and we're going to pop off our Geomancy. We have the Power Herb, so we're going to go ahead and get the boost right away. We are now at +2 speed, special attack, and special defense. So now this Xerneas is looking very nice here. It's looking like it's going to probably get a sweep if I can, you know, keep things going in my favor. Of course, the Arceus is going to get some recovery, but it's not going to matter that much because it's going to lose some damage to the burn. And I'm just going to go for a Focus Blast, and that's going to be totally enough to finish off the Arceus. Of course, we could easily miss a Focus Blast, but I feel like it was the best thing to go for there. And now this Entei is going to come in, and I do know Shiny Entei often carries Extreme Speed, because there's a specific quirk where only the Shiny Entei that was given as a distribution can have Extreme Speed. But here, I'm just going to stay in, go for a Thunder, and that's going to completely demolish the Entei. So Entei will be down. Entei is another one of my favorite legendaries. I really like Entei. And now my opponent's going to bring in their own Xerneas. So now it's Bambi versus Xerneas, but we've got the boost. Our Bambi has the advantage. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead, fire off a Moonblast. I don't want this thing to get a free Geomancy, and it will completely demolish the Xerneas. So Bambi is here, sweeping up the field already. Bambi is a really nice Xerneas here. And now Kyogre is going to come in And of course, this Kyogre is going to have the blue orb, and it's going to Primal Revert into Primal Kyogre. And look at that shiny Primal Kyogre. That is beautiful. I really wish I had a shiny Primal Groudon because it's one of the coolest looking Pokemon, but yeah, this Kyogre looks really nice. But since the rain is up, that means Thunder will not miss, and this Kyogre is not going to take a Thunder, especially after a crit. I mean, the crit, I don't think the crit mattered at all because we are boosted like crazy. And now Mewtwo is going to come in, and right here we get to see the shiny Mewtwo. Shiny Mewtwo looks really cool, but that doesn't really scare me that much because Bambi is boosted. Bambi is ready to demolish the rest of the opponent's team. This thing's going to be a Mega Mewtwo Y, which is actually my favorite Mewtwo Mega form. And that's not going to slow down Xerneas because a Moonblast will still completely destroy Mega Mewtwo Y. So now Bambi is here. My opponent's last Pokemon is the Yveltal. And Yveltal's not going to live a Moonblast. Even if it had the Sash, that Stealth Rocks has just eliminated any chance Yveltal has to live. Of course, my opponent's going to go for a Sucker Punch. It's not very effective on Bambi, and Bambi lives with 13 HP and finishes off the Yveltal with a Moonblast. So Bambi getting a sweep right here. Bambi destroying everything on my opponent's team. Really nice. A nice Uber all on its own. And that was a really good battle. So if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I will see you in the next Pokemon video.